Hi, this is Benandorf. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2, The Old Gods. Last left off, we had taken Sweden and successfully reformed the Norse faith, which leaves us in a place where we can pretty much just go ahead and try to destroy all of the heretics that still hold on to the Old Norse. Oh, and it looks like there aren't necessarily that many that still do hold on to the Old Norse faith. Let's look. Some of these are Old Norse. This guy right here. Need to get him to reform. So first off, let's send him some money. And still not willing to. Let's give him a couple of... law speaker. That seems like a good reason. A good one. Still not willing to. So, one last. And that may be enough. So, let's get started. And yes, he will reform. So, one less unruly vassal to worry about. So now, Holy War for they're still at a truce. These folks, however, are not. So, going to replace this general, and then let's send them on in. Our retinue should have no problems getting rid of this, our sieging down. One of my concubines is pregnant. Good for her. And Scotland has joined into the war. But I should be able to defeat them as well. I'm going to go ahead and assault. Yeah, it won't take long for me to assault these. Gotta love these great retinues. And just continuing to assault. Let's see, where else does this guy? On to the next target. Oxford has converted. Excellent. Number of these... the old faith is converting to the new faith pretty quickly. And we have surrender. So, going to accept that. And it looks like I need to pass off some of these new... bits of land. So we're going to create some new vassals here. And then, let's find... oh my, I'm not particularly popular. Mostly because I'm apparently dishonorable. Well, let's see if we can imprison now. Just because they're Old Norse, we're not allowed to imprison. So, starting by opinion, we're going to have to give a lot away. Well, let's start with some of these easier ones. And gaining some piety from that church grant, which is always nice too. And where's this guy? Alright, I can give him the newly taken bit of land, which strengthens him, but yeah, he's no longer angry at me. What I'm trying to do right now is get it so that no one has a negative opinion of me, so I can get succession by ultimate geniture, which would be ideal. Oh, and crown authority is currently low in Sweden, so I might as well raise that to medium. People are already angry enough at me for Denmark, so whatever. And this guy holds a little bit of land way out in the middle of nowhere. So what I'm probably going to do is get all of my to get all of my jarls or princes or anything like that to like me, and then give them new land. or give them the vassals of lower levels. But here, grant. Sure, I'll give him an arbitrary place over here. And now he kind of likes me, so I'll send him something and award him an honorary title. And, oh, that was a bad one to give him. There we go. But he will convert to our faith. And so, who do we still need? This guy's of our religion. Why does he not like me? He wants the Kingdom of Sweden. Well, I'm not going to give him the Kingdom of Sweden. But I might end up, if I can create the Empire level, I might give out some of these kingdoms. And we have just one more to give away. And this kid seems like a good choice. So we'll give him Shrewsbury. And now he likes me. And let's see. This is the only one that still isn't a big fan. So what I need to do is find some other vassals that don't like me, such as this one, and transfer them over. Perhaps he will like me more that way. So I'm looking for Count of Rogaland. And that doesn't really help, does it? So I'm looking for Dyer then. There we go. So he likes me a little more. Albeit not much. But I'll give him Vitebsk as well. And perhaps he will like me a little more. So what's the name of this guy? Rurik. Sorry, I know this is not the most exciting, but once we get succession figured out, then we can continue our conquests. And still not quite there. But I can give him this, and bam, now he has positive opinion. Let's see, nobody else without positive. Well, here, we can bribe some of these. No, can't do anything about that one. Like Mecklenburg. What I need to do is create a few of these titles. So I guess I need to keep going for now. Oh, and we have someone that has converted to our faith. Excellent. We did lose our marshal, but I will just replace them. And steward. Yeah, I'll be able to take care of those. What I do need to do is some raiding. Oh, but I have to split off mercenaries to do so. So, let's split off the mercenaries. Placing with another general. And time to do some... oh, well, messed that one up too. Now do some raiding. So... caught an enemy, but I don't know that... I'm still not raiding anything. I can, however, assault down the holding, and that will fix the issue. And we pulled some little girl, a couple actually, out of there and tossed them in our dungeons, because that seems like a nice thing to do. Ah, now I have the Viking trait. That's always a plus as well. And quite a bit more money from all this sieging and looting. And had a daughter. Alright. So, time to create. This is the one that doesn't like me. He doesn't like me either. So, we don't have enough of that. Holstein, also not enough. This is annoying. We can, however, give some arbitrary duchies. Hooray! So I'm going to grant to this girl the newly created duchy. And then transfer the vassal of Altmark. And so that takes care of 2 vassals that don't like us. And it looks like we have just 3 more. 3 more before we can just bribe our way through all of these. And I might be able to bribe this one. Yeah, well, he will take care of himself eventually. And so now this opinion just dropped again. Why is he back to being one of my lieges? Well, whatever. Rurik of Videps will have to be moved again. Again, sorry for all of this back-end stuff. I swear we'll get back to the killing soon. And apparently we can't transfer him. Why not? What's going on here? I actually have no idea. But may end up killing him if it keeps being an issue. I'm gonna invite somebody else to my plot, get this one out of the way, and then may get rid of some unruly vassals. This guy will join my plot. And join all these plots. Plus we've gotten the minimal city levies law, so that's always a plus. And alright, Ulster we can't take. But what we can do is give Ottar to our ruler here. And that will actually bring us in more money, I imagine. Ottar, and let's see, Rurik's, yep, still not here. Odd. Whatever, he likes us anyways now. And, oh, well no, he doesn't. That's right, he actually does not at all. Oof, this is annoying. He's at war right now for some reason. Oh, right, our raiders continue to assault things and take everything we can get our hands on. And I don't actually have a land connection to that one, so that doesn't help. And let's get back on up to Mercia. And plot. Don't care about that plot. Do care about this one, so I'm gonna... He will not... I'll send him a gift, and he still won't give up the plot, but at least he doesn't hate me anymore. And trying to kill some other random guy. And this guy, going to have to give, I can't pronounce that name, transfer him to this Prince of Sweden. So transfer vassalage. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, that's not the right one, is it? Putli. That's annoying. I don't know why I can't transfer all these vassals. Regardless, though, to save up some more money, I have a new heir. What happened to my son? It would appear that he has passed on. That is unfortunate. I do not want a female heir. And so it may be time to take another concubine. Let's see, who's in our prisons? Anyone fun? This chick. Take as a concubine. And get some prestige out of it, always a plus. But my heir is unmarried. That is unfortunate. And still some issues with these vassals. So I can... Ah, Leicester has just converted to the Norse faith. And let's siege down this real quick. Get some more cash out of it. See who else we can raid. Oh no, we lost the Battle of Oxford. Our poor mercenaries are getting beaten up. Don't really care. But I suppose I could get some prestige from helping here. Oh, and our marshal has passed on. So picking another one. And I should probably be choosing those based on their abilities. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disband these mercenaries. They're expensive and no reason to keep them at this point. Oof. That was a very unsuccessful battle. Very unsuccessful indeed. So I'm going to let the raiders heal back up. And Chancellor's now free. Let me see. Budil is decent. Rurik is okay, but Rurik's going to need to bite it. In fact, that shall be our plot. That may or may not actually occur. And nowhere near enough. Well, that's annoying. But I can at least give it to this guy. And he didn't want to be Chancellor, so that's always fun. Female heirs kind of hurting us as well. What I'm going to do is... Oof, not willing to pay that much for a divorce. But I'm going to set aside this rather older concubine. And we'll need to get another one soon. Well, it is what it is. So now we wait. Because apparently we cannot transfer any further vassals. I can transfer Leicester. And need a new Chancellor. I don't know why Rurik just left. But he really does not want to be Chancellor. This guy is going to need to bite it soon. I just really need another male child. I really could use a son at this point. That would make most of these problems go away. At this point, I'd almost just give away Vitebsk, but... let's see, this army's mostly back to fighting strength, so let's see if we can't... Yeah, we can do some more looting. taking quite a bit of cash there anyways. So, building a spy network. Oof, that is not much fun. Not going to be very successful if I try to assassinate. And of course, there's still no one who's willing to even consider joining a plot. It says he's not my direct vassal, but I'm not sure why that would be. I'm thinking that may be a bug. Great. Failed to kill and divulge my name. However, our sieging has grabbed us another potential concubine. And we just pulled a save from somewhere. Interesting. Bedford's already taken. Middlesex is now mid-looting. Essex. I can loot Essex. No, never mind. I apparently cannot. I can't loot any of this. There we go. There's a Catholic. I can loot Wiltshire. And that event was somebody else apparently doing some stuff. My intrigue might happen. So let's stage the theft of the necklace. And the local dung gatherer can be the one that will be set up. And we're checking his luggage. My scheme has completed, and I've gained 3 intrigue. Which is still not a ton, but it will make a difference, hopefully, with this whole assassination thing. Only slightly. And still failed to assassinate. Ugh. But the siege is going well, so let's siege it down. Grab some kid. Oh, the son of the son of the landowner. So gonna keep on sieging, taking some more cash. We're Vikings. This cash belongs to us by right. We're strong, and thus we can take it, and thus it belongs to us. Pretty sure that's how these things work. And this guy, still not a huge fan of me, but okay, and now Rurik has disappeared. There he is now. This is rather arbitrary. I will see if perhaps, if I get everyone else to like me, if it will change things. And we just lost our spy master. So we're going to replace him. Oh, and this one's apparently leading troops. New discovery, though. There has been a potential new continent. I believe that would be Greenland that they just found. And let's see. Raiding is still going, although taking much longer this time. And we just got another bit of land back. Skane. Do not have a Duchy of Skane. Oh, and we just got plenty of money, though, and somewhere else is converted to our new Norse. So let's create this. And then give it to this chick. We have a few too many earldoms. Well, no, never mind. We just have the 2 plus another. Yeah. So at this point, I might be able to buy love from everyone except this Rurik fellow. That's the hope anyways. Although it's not cheap to buy all this love. And this kid, no, that'll work. And now we need to slowly gain some more money. Domain is too large, so I am going to give away this bit of land to Jarl of Smoothen. So I will give him the county of Tyrannosel and send him a gift. And he at least likes me, even if he's still currently, apparently, it's not like that I'm one of them heretics. Norland likes me. Let's see. We're going to give him Bercy? Yeah. So, transfer vassalage. Bercy. And, of course, this Bercy is not available for whatever reason. So, waiting to gain some more gold so I can send him a gift. And now he likes me. And almost there that we can... Oh, vassals are fighting each other. Of course they are. Well, at this point, I just want to get a non-female heir, and all this will take care of itself. And killing Princess Freya. Who's this old bat? Toss her in the dungeons. This guy. End plot. Yay, he will end plot. And that's the only one we still have an issue with, so. Unmarried heir. Let's get her married. Let's see who we can marry her off to. No one, because she's not in my court. That's annoying. Probably because she's still married to this guy, whom I could execute, or I could just release. He likes me well enough. I'll release him. Maybe I'll get a grandson out of it. Gonna finish off that defender, or those defenders. And vassals still fighting each other. So I guess that means it's time to conquer something else. My niece wants someone to marry. It doesn't really matter, so I will marry her off to whoever. Another population is converted to Norse. Let's attack Bedford. We have 2 claims. Both by the same people. They're just twins, so. And this guy's even reformed, but that's okay. I will conquer him all the same. Though I probably could have just asked and he would have joined me. Don't need to be looting anymore. It's actually assault. Man, these housecarls pay for themselves. Alfamir has now become North. Desmond. This reformed faith converts much quicker. And the army in Northampton keeps moving and returning, which is, of course, a little bit annoying. Vassals are still fighting each other. Of course, Oriel is now Norse, though. So they're slowly converting. That's going to get old fast. But, so I'm going to go ahead and assault in this war quickly. There we go. And yes, someone else is, well, and she's not willing to join our faith because I just put a Catholic in there. That was not very well thought out on my part. So that was pretty dumb. But nonetheless, going to, well, truce there. Can't do anything right now. Although, none of my vassals have a negative opinion of me in Sweden, so that will eventually happen. So now I wait. Or I go ahead and loot Wiltshire again. Because there's more money to be looted. One of my daughters has become of the right age. We have plenty of money. But while people are still fighting each other, I can't really do anything. And now I'm ill. Of course I am. If my king dies, I am SOL. This might turn against us very quickly. Oh, never mind. No longer ill. Lots of successful sieges bringing in tons of cash, though. So that's good. Some of our vassals have negative opinions of us again, of course. And they just keep on fighting each other. We'll give it a couple more years, and then... my concubine is pregnant. Please be a son. I desperately need a son. But now I'm possessed, so yeah, really need a son here. Might get some interesting events, though. And this guy's acted dishonorably. I'll toss him in the dungeons for whatever reason. If I release him, everybody likes me a little more. Let's send him some gold, so he's back to neutral. But everybody's still fighting. I'm continuing to take some, or to loot. Our chancellor has died. So I'm going to put our newly released guy in there. With plenty of cash, just nothing worth spending it on because everyone keeps on fighting. Ooh, great blood. We'll hold that here as soon as we're able to again. And looting in Wiltshire. Well, apparently there's nothing to actually siege down. So we're going to clear out some of these guys and head back just to hang out in our land. Still fighting, still fighting. And apparently I am known as the Gouty, for whatever that's worth. How is this, my heir is not unmarried. This game's kind of bugging out on me. I'll resist my foul impulses, take the extra piety. None of these guys here in Scandinavia are actually free. However, it would appear that I can do some damage up here. Let's do some holy war for Finland. And see what we can pull out of this. Just gonna raise all these troops up here in Finland and have them wait on the edge and then send them in to attack. But it's about time to become the Empire of Scandinavia. So at the very least... Oh, and we now have an Old Norse uprising. Damn heretics. Although I'm not sure... Oh. No, actually I have no idea where they've shown up. Just that they're apparently here somewhere. Narva's been converted, which I guess is a plus. And we've caught some enemies out. Plus killed a dude, which is very Viking of us. Alright, Danzig, I should say. So, let's get on the boats here. Good to have a republic. Turning off looting, getting on the boats, which actually I'm going to auto balance. Those units are a little better off now. And let's get on over. Ooh, I'm gonna need to actually choose the boats, aren't I? And still everybody's at war. Plus I'm at war, but the vassals are the big issue. Yes, a son. That will take care of all those issues anyways. More land converting to our faith. And some levies are unhappy about being raised for so long. Or some vassals are unhappy about their levies being raised so long, I should say. Gonna combine this army on together. And give it some decent commanders. And there goes the rebel army. It's pretty straightforward. So we're going to follow up and keep chasing them down until they are no more. Frey is slow to talk. Let her take her, well, we'll beat the stutter out of her. So now she's pissed off, but I don't really care. She's just a daughter. It means nothing to Vikings. So continuing to follow the enemy, or the rebels, I guess. They are enemies, but rebels first and foremost. And we've now reached Finland, which is good because we need Finland to form Scandinavia. And there we go. We can enforce peace on the heretics, which we have done. And yeah, hooray for peace. No, I'm not going to loot. I'm going to send this army to help up here in Finland. I'm not sure I need it. Oof. That attrition's pretty bad. So it certainly wouldn't hurt. And yeah, that attrition's bad. I'm glad we're bringing in the big guns, so to speak, so that we can siege down and quickly end this war. That was easy. Ooh, a queen. I'm gonna take her as concubine. Well, petty queen. She's also probably too old, so I'm gonna set her aside. I just wanted to take her because that's a Viking thing to do. And we got the son. Plus, they're only holding. So, enforcing demands. We now own Finland. Well, bits of it. Let's see. How much more do we need for Scandinavia? We have 75%. So we're going to need to take some more of this Finnish land. But I'm going to disband the vassal levies. And this has been a pretty long episode, so I'm going to stop there for tonight. I know it was kind of a struggle. There wasn't a whole lot going on, but that was because we were trying to get a better form of succession, and it just wasn't happening. So, thanks for watching, and check back soon for more, hopefully more exciting, Crusader Kings 2, The Old Gods.